Welcome to the 33rd episode of Proofless, where we plunge into the depths of America's unsolved mysteries, cases that linger in the shadows, defying investigators and leaving families with questions that resonate across generations. I'm your host, Anna Berger, and today we're journeying to a sun-drenched Florida beach town in the late 1970s, where the disappearance of a vibrant young woman shattered a community's idyllic facade and sparked a search that has endured for over 4 decades. We're diving into the 1979 disappearance of Tammy Lynn Leppert, an 18-year-old from Cocoa Beach, Florida, who vanished after leaving her home for a supposed meeting, leaving behind a trail of fragmented clues and a case that remains proofless due to the absence of her body and unanswered questions about her fate. This is a story of a talented teen with big dreams, a moment of vulnerability, and a family's unyielding fight for the truth. So, settle in for an exhaustive exploration of a mystery that continues to haunt and compel. Let's set the scene. It's July 1979 in Cocoa Beach, Florida, a coastal city of about 10,000 people on the Space Coast, 50 miles east of Orlando. Known for its sandy beaches, surf shops, and proximity to the Kennedy Space Center, Cocoa Beach is a vibrant mix of tourist bustle and small-town charm. The A1A highway runs through the heart of the city, lined with motels, diners, and the iconic Ron Jon surf shop, while the Banana River and Atlantic Ocean frame its laid-back lifestyle. Residents gather for rocket launches, beach bonfires, and community events at Shepherd Park. Tammy Lynn Leppert is an 18-year-old recent graduate of Cocoa Beach High School, a charismatic young woman with a radiant presence. Born on February 5, 1961, to Linda and Richard Leppert, Tammy is the youngest of 3 siblings, with an older brother, Stephen, 22, and sister Suzanne, 20. With her long blonde hair, blue eyes, and 5'4" athletic frame, Tammy is a rising star in local beauty pageants, a talented dancer, and an aspiring actress or model, dreaming of a career in Hollywood. The Leppert family is a cornerstone of Cocoa Beach. Richard, a real estate agent, and Linda, a talent agent who runs a small modeling agency, raised their children in a 2-story home on Minutemen Causeway, overlooking the Banana River. Tammy, nicknamed Tams by her siblings, is the family's spark, often seen practicing dance routines in the backyard or filming homemade movies with her Super 8 camera. At school, she was a cheerleader, a drama club standout, and a regular in local pageants, winning Miss Cocoa Beach in 1978. She works part-time at a surf shop on A1A, saving for acting classes in Los Angeles, and spends weekends surfing at Cocoa Beach Pier or hanging out with friends at the Glass Bank Building's arcade. Friends describe her as ambitious but grounded. She loves the spotlight but always calls home if running late. In early 1979, Tammy lands a small role in a low-budget film shot in Miami, fueling her Hollywood dreams, though she's recently become anxious, confiding in her friend Debbie about weird vibes from someone in the industry. On the morning of July 6, 1979, Cocoa Beach is sunny and humid with temperatures in the high 80s and a salty breeze from the Atlantic. Tammy tells Linda she's meeting a friend at a nearby diner on A1A to discuss a modeling gig, a vague plan that raises no immediate concern. Dressed in a red sundress, white sandals, and a silver bracelet, Tammy carries a small purse with her wallet, keys, and a pack of Benson & Hedges cigarettes. She leaves her car, a white 1977 Datsun 280Z, at home, saying her friend will pick her up. Around 11:30 a.m., a neighbor sees Tammy walking along Minutemen Causeway toward A1A, appearing cheerful. Another witness, a cashier at a 7-Eleven on A1A, reports seeing Tammy around noon, buying a soda and chatting briefly. This is the last confirmed sighting of Tammy Lynn Leppert. When she doesn't return by 3 p.m., Linda calls her friends, including Debbie, who says no meeting was planned. At 5 p.m., Richard searches A1A, finding no trace. At 7 p.m., the Lepperts report Tammy missing to the Cocoa Beach Police Department, CBPD. The CBPD, led by Detective John Carter, responds quickly, given Tammy's age and local prominence. Officers search the Leppert home, finding no signs of forced entry, but note Tammy's room is untouched. Her script notes and pageant tiara remain on her desk. Volunteers, neighbors, classmates, and pageant community members comb A1A, nearby beaches, and the Banana River banks, while divers check the water. On July 7th, a surfer finds Tammy's sandal, strap broken, in a parking lot near the glass bank on A1A, about a quarter-mile from the 7-Eleven. The sandal, identified by Linda, is sent for analysis, revealing no blood or DNA, only sand and asphalt traces. On July 8th, a jogger finds Tammy's purse, zipper torn, in a ditch off State Road 520, a mile from the sandal. The purse contains her keys but no wallet or cigarettes. The finds escalate the case to a suspected abduction, and the CBPD sets up a command post at the Cocoa Beach City Hall. The investigation zeroes in on Tammy's last movements. The 7-Eleven cashier confirms she was alone, appearing relaxed, and left around 12:05 p.m. The neighbor's 11:30 a.m. sighting suggests she was heading toward A1A, possibly to meet someone. A third witness, a lifeguard at Cocoa Beach Pier, reports seeing a woman resembling Tammy around 12:30 p.m. near a dark green sedan, talking to a man described as 30-40 years old, 5'11", with short dark hair and a mustache, but the distance obscures details. The CBPD interviews Debbie, who mentions Tammy's recent anxiety about a creepy guy from her film shoot, possibly a crew member who made inappropriate comments. Richard and Linda, distraught, provide photos, Tammy in her Miss Cocoa Beach sash, offering a $5,000 reward, later raised to $50,000 with donations from local businesses. The case grips Cocoa Beach, dominating Florida Today and WESH TV. The Lepperts appear on Good Morning America and The Today Show, sparking national coverage on CBS Evening News. Tips flood in. A motel clerk reports seeing a girl like Tammy in Daytona Beach. A trucker claims a sighting in Miami. None are verified. The FBI joins, given the possibility of interstate travel along Florida's coast, setting up a task force with the CBPD. They analyze a partial tire track near the purse, matching a common Goodyear tread, but it's inconclusive. Cadaver dogs alert to a scent in the State Road 520 ditch, but digging uncovers only trash. The investigation targets local men with criminal histories. A local drifter, James Jimmy Ray Thompson, 35, a former film extra with a 1976 arrest for assault, becomes a suspect. Thompson, matching the sedan man's description, was seen near A1A that day. Questioned on July 12th, he claims he was fishing at the pier, but his alibi lacks witnesses. A search of his apartment finds a camera and women's clothing, but no link to Tammy. He fails a polygraph, citing nerves, but is released. Another suspect, Robert Bobby Lee Harris, 29, a bartender at a Cocoa Beach club, was spotted near State Road 520. Harris, with a 1977 arrest for theft, drives a green Ford Falcon, but a search finds no evidence, and his alibi, working a shift, is verified. A third lead points to a transient, Michael Mike Evans. Known for loitering near the pier, Evans, seen on A1A, provides no clear alibi but is released. Theories about Tammy's fate multiply, each clouded by uncertainty. The primary hypothesis is that she was abducted by a stranger while walking to the diner, possibly assaulted and killed. The sandal, purse, and scent suggest a struggle, with her body hidden, perhaps in the Atlantic Ocean, a landfill, or the Merritt Island National Wildlife Refuge 10 miles away. A 1980 search of a Brevard County dump, prompted by a tip about suspicious bags, yields nothing. Another theory posits a targeted attack linked to her film or pageant work. Tammy's anxiety about the creepy guy suggests someone in the industry may have targeted her, possibly a producer or crew member. The CBPD investigates the Miami film crew, but all members have alibis. A third theory, fueled by Cocoa Beach's tourist traffic, suggests a trafficking ring, given reports of missing women in Florida. A 1979 FBI report notes trafficking activity in Miami, but no evidence links Tammy. A fringe theory speculates she ran away to pursue acting, but her close family ties and lack of bank withdrawals dismiss this. The Lepperts become tireless advocates. Richard takes a second mortgage to fund searches, while Linda distributes flyers at Cocoa Beach Pier and Ron John's surf shop. They appear on Unsolved Mysteries and America's Most Wanted, sharing Tammy's pageant photos and offering a $100,000 reward by 1982. In 1980, they found the Tammy Leppert Foundation, supporting missing persons cases and youth safety programs. The emotional toll is profound. Richard battles insomnia, Linda keeps Tammy's room intact with her camera, and Stephen and Suzanne struggle with guilt for not driving her. Annual vigils at First Baptist Church draw hundreds, lighting candles for Tammy. The investigation sees renewed efforts. In 1986, Detective Laura Bennett reopens the case, re-interviewing Thompson, Harris, and Evans. Thompson, now in jail for a 1984 robbery, denies involvement but fails another polygraph. A 1990 tip leads to a search of the Banana River after a fisherman reports a submerged bag, but divers find debris. In 2005, the CBPD uses DNA technology to retest the Sandilan purse, but degradation yields no profiles. The cold case unit links Tammy's case to other missing women in Florida, including a 1978 case in Daytona Beach suggesting a possible serial predator. In 2017, a podcast, Space Coast Shadows, explores the case, gaining 6 million downloads by 2025 and prompting a 2018 tip about a man confessing to a friend about hiding a girl in 1979. The man, deceased, is ruled out. The case reshapes Cocoa Beach. A1A gets streetlights, and schools mandate safety escorts. The Leppert Foundation supports 15 missing persons cases, and Linda testifies before Florida's legislature in 1981, advocating for a state missing persons database enacted in 1984. Online Reddits are unsolved. Mysteries and X-posts debate the serial killer theory, citing similar cases. A 2024 tip about a body in the Merritt Island Refuge prompts a search, but only animal remains are found. Forensic advances like ground-penetrating radar offer hope, but without Tammy's body, the case stalls. The proofless nature lies in the unknowns. Was Tammy taken by a stranger, a film industry contact, or a trafficking ring? Linda, now in her 70s, tells Florida Today in 2025, "Tammy's out there waiting for us." The Lepperts keep her pageant sash and camera, a testament to a truth still elusive. That's all for the 33rd episode of Proofless. Tammy Leppert's disappearance is a tragedy that shook a beach town and exposed the fragility of dreams. If you have information, contact the Cocoa Beach Police Department or visit TammyLeppertFoundation.org. Share your thoughts on our website or social media, and join us next time for another journey into the unknown. Until then, keep searching for answers.